Alright, pit crew, welcome back to Aries Garage. We have a lot to catch up on. My torque converter is in. It is Summit brand, but the Summit brand torque converters are made by B&M. From my understanding, they're the Torque Master series made by B&M. Let me show you the part number real quick. It's right here, G2698. And this one runs 2800 to 3200 stall. It's a 10 3/4 bolt pattern. A lot of times, you get told don't spend little money on big parts, but the thing is these aren't necessarily Summit knockoff brands. Same with their cams. Their cams are made by someone else. I don't remember who, but they're not like some cheap knockoff cams. They're actually made by someone else. If you do your research, you'll find out stuff like that. So let's talk. Real quick, give you an update. The weather here has been terrible. It's actually 50 degrees here. We went from like -6, -20-ish with wind chill, stuff like that. So it has been awful, but today it was in the 50s, and I figured I'd go ahead and get here in the garage. It is later in the evening, but it's still in the 40s at this point. So trying to think of what all. One other update is the headers, which are sitting over here on the 6. They are going to be going to my local Voltec / high school, whatever you want to call it, to get powder coated. Supposedly, it'll pretty much be for free, so that's really exciting, really awesome. Worst comes to worst, I have to pay them for the supplies that they used, but you're talking very minimal cost. I think if I wanted to go to a local shop to have them done, it was going to be like close to $100. So this is going to be awesome. It's going to save a little bit of money. Anyways, yeah, so I have been working really hard the last few weeks to make phone calls, get stuff figured out for the parts store, which I'm still working on. Talked to a really helpful guy today. I still believe it's something I can do. So, I'll keep you guys updated as much as possible. But yeah, so we're going to tear apart the 327 today. I don't know where to start. I think I'll do cam swap and internals before I paint everything. Let me give you a rundown. I know we talked. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into it. Okay, the engine block is gonna be red. It's supposed to be red. The can says Chevy orange / red. So we're gonna have to see there. I don't want Chevy orange, I want red. The timing cover is gonna be the same cover as the oil pan. We're gonna paint this probably silver. Heads are gonna be silver. Valve covers are gonna get repainted. I don't know what color yet. Headers are probably going to be silver or black. I don't have very many options to choose from, so we'll just have to see what our options are. Trying to think what else. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be a completely different engine this time, guys. This is going to be the engine that it was meant to be, so I'm really excited. I think this is it, guys. I really think this is it, and I'm really excited. I don't even know where to jump in here. I have no clue. Yeah, so I'm gonna set the GoPro up and we'll see what all we can't get done. All right, guys, so the majority of the bolts, or actually all of the bolts are loose and ready to come out. I did just to prove to you guys that I wasn't taking anything off on camera and placing anything in there or changing anything up. I did go ahead and leave all the bolts in. They are just broken loose. So we are gonna go ahead and finish taking them out. Alright, it is leaking coolant everywhere, which is to be expected. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to quickly reposition you guys to this side. I'll move this and I'll put you guys on the front here. That way you guys can have a direct view of what's going on. Alright, so I guess we'll go with the intake manifold first. So let's see if we can't. There we go. Alright. Nothing awful standing out here. There's definitely some coolant in here. It is probably from the last, well, I'm not sure. It might have been from whenever I did the timing cover last time, because I rotated the engine over, so there's definitely a little bit of coolant going on in there. Nothing awful. I will give you guys a close-up of all this as soon as all this is off. Let's go ahead and pull the push rods. down in reverse order. Okay. Let's put those there. Try to make as much room as possible so I can get all the heads up here. All the heads, both the heads. Okay, alright, here goes nothing. Okay. Alright, definitely ran rich. Nothing awful though. Let's come over to this side. Let's make a mess. I almost grab our push rods. Getting ahead of myself. I'm very nervous here. Nothing awful. I can still see the hole marks, so that's good. Doesn't look like anything was scratching the cylinder walls. Oh. Alright. Here goes nothing again. Make sure I get my hands in there. Oh, nothing like some good old cast iron. Okay. I'm going to switch over to tripods real quick and get one that I can give you guys a walk around of it on, and then you guys will get to see it. All right, and here we are. So again, it definitely ran rich, but that does line up with me having issues tuning the carburetor, so that's to be expected, and I was prepared for that. But the good news is there's no sign of valve contact, which I was not super worried about. But actually, you know, it was just something I was worried about. Again, this cam and these lifters are going to go into the truck. So I do need to get Ziploc bags or something with those. That way I can keep them in order. But yeah, so this looks great. This is really good news. I was slightly worried. You can still see the hone marks. So everything's good there. There's no scoring or anything like that whatsoever going on here. Feel all of them just to be safe. Yeah. Yep, everything looks good. Now, just a quick little pointer. I do recommend when you leave an engine like this, throw a trash bag on it or something. That way dust isn't floating around everywhere and getting in there. So, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of this coolant out of these. Now that I think about it, some of this coolant that was in here is probably from the head coming up and loosening up. I'm not sure. But when I say coolant, there's just a few spots here, but at this point there's no telling where it came from. I don't think there was a head gasket leak whatsoever, but yeah. And one other thing I recommend doing, at this point, hopefully you guys aren't using this as a video, as a how-to video. Always look, is what I did before I took my intake gasket or intake manifold off. I gave a quick glance back here to make sure there's no leaks coming from there beforehand. That way I knew whether something was leaking back there whatsoever, and because once you take the intake manifold off, if oil drips there, you're not going to be able to tell if it dripped during the removal or whatnot and stuff like that. So always give it a quick look. But yeah, this looks really good. These engines always come apart really fast. Head bolts, these are brand new head bolts, but they have been torqued down. I'm not quite for sure what to do. I should probably go ahead and replace them because once you torque them out and stretch them, so I'm not sure. But yeah, the small block is officially torn down. Yeah, so there's that, guys. That, again, happened really fast. All right, pit crew, I went ahead and coated the cylinder walls and where the head gasket sits with assembly lube just to be safe. I do not plan on this being apart all that long at all. And then tomorrow I'll go ahead and take the headers and probably my intake manifold up to Votech or the high school and let them powder coat them. The intake manifold will be I'm definitely just going to end up doing silver on it, but I want to have something that I can clean up. That has pits and stuff in it from the casting, so it's very difficult to clean. Hopefully they can have it done in a decent turnaround time. Tomorrow is what I'll do as well, or tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll go ahead and get my lifters pulled, and then I will go ahead and number them and put them where they need to go. That way I can use them for the truck. And then I'll go ahead and pull the cam as well. And then I want to do all that the same day. I want to pull the old cam, install the new one, and degree it all in the same day. So that's the reason I'm not going to get any further on this. I know this was a really short video, but I just wanted to give you guys like proof of concept, essentially just show you guys that I'm working on it and just let you know everything's coming together. I do need to go ahead and get the torque converter swapped over, and then go ahead and do my kickdown cable and route a few new wires, get a few small things buttoned up in the engine bay as well. So there's a whole lot changing. I need to go ahead and figure out, so this needs to come out so I can put my temperature sending unit in it, because that's what I'm going to use for my fans rather than having on top of my thermostat housing. I want to have it here on the side of the head so I can tuck the wires away, but I cannot figure out how to get that out. I've tried both a 3/8, let me show you guys just to prove to you guys. I have a 3/8 drive and a 1/4 inch drive, and neither one of them will fit. So let me show you. So it's just a typical square, but okay, so there's 1/4 and there's 3/8. It's too big. I don't know what to do. So if you guys know what size those typically are, drop a comment and let me know. Real quick, so since this is a short video either already, I want to talk to you guys. I want to come up with something really cool for you guys. So I have a new MacBook, which means I can do live streams. I've been doing a few of them here or there here on YouTube. And so what are some times and days that work best for you guys? For me, Tuesday nights are really just about the only night that don't work for me, but I can make them work. So let me know what nights you guys would like to see some live streams done, what type of live streams. I also want to talk to you guys about, I really enjoy the connection I have with a lot of my fans, the few of you that are out there. I want to talk, like, you know, Street Speed 717 did license plates. I'm trying to think of something cool you guys could send me, whether it's stickers for your favorite company. It doesn't even have to be car parts. It doesn't have to be car part branded stickers. It can be stickers for whatever. But I want to find something that you guys can send me and that I can go get a P.O. box. And so if you guys have anything like that, I want to build a better connection with you guys and have a really strong fan base. I want to get to know all of you guys. So, you know, whether it's maybe we could do license plates as well. You know, I know that's not copyrighted or anything like that, so we can do that. I want to figure out what works best for you guys. You know, what are some things that you guys would be interested in sending me? I don't want this to come across as I want free stuff. So I want it to be something you guys would feel comfortable sending, where it doesn't feel like that. I'm all for literally anything. You know, pictures of your guys' cars I can hang up on the wall, whatever it is. I want to find something really cool. So let me know what you guys think about that. I have a new website. I'm going to put the link down below. Eventually, that will hopefully be the website I'll have my car parts on. But for now, I have some hats, a few different hoodies. I don't have any t-shirts yet because the company's out of stock. But I will have t-shirts, new designs, cheaper prices, more profit for me. It's just a better company to work with. But for now, I have my equally boosted design, quite a few hats, and an Aries garage hoodie. I don't know, just check it out. You guys, let me know what you guys think about that. This way as well, using this company, since there's more profit, I will be able to offer some coupon codes eventually. Right now I'm waiting till I get everything figured out to start doing that. But if you guys are really excited, go check them out. It's ariesgarage.com. Really awesome, really simple. All you have to do is literally, if you go to your browser and type in ariesgarage.com, it will pull up. And I'm really excited about that small little detail that's just nice to know in the back of my head. Yeah, so I think that's about it for now. Again, I apologize for this being a short video, but in some way we got a lot done. So there will be more videos coming, and I will keep you guys updated. And again, you guys are the world's best pit crew. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.